Welcome back to Record Rift, where we tear through history's pages to reveal the moments that shaped our world. Today, we're journeying to 13th century China, to the dramatic fall of the Song Dynasty, a beacon of culture and innovation, crushed under the hooves of the Mongol juggernaut. Picture a refined empire, its cities bustling with poets and inventors, facing the unstoppable war machine of Genghis Khan's heirs. This clash wasn't just a conquest. It was the end of the Golden Age and the birth of a new world order. How did the Song, so advanced, fall to nomadic warriors? What made the Mongols so invincible? Join us as we explore the epic struggle between China and the Mongols, a tale of brilliance, betrayal, and brute force. Let's dive in. The Song Dynasty, ruling China from 960 to 1279, was a pinnacle of civilization. After the Tang Dynasty's collapse, the Song unified China, fostering a cultural and economic renaissance. Their capital, Kaifeng, and later Hangzhou, buzzed with over 1 million people, dwarfing European cities. The Song were innovators. They invented gunpowder weapons, movable type printing, and the compass, revolutionizing warfare, knowledge, and navigation. Their economy thrived on trade. Silk, tea, and porcelain flowed along the Silk Road and maritime routes to Southeast Asia. Paper money, a Song invention, fueled commerce, while scholars like Su penned poetry and philosophy that still resonate. Yet, the Song faced challenges. Their military, weakened by reliance on bureaucrats over generals, struggled against northern neighbors like the Khitan Liao and Jurchen Jin. By 1127, the Jurchens captured Kaifeng, forcing the Song to retreat south, establishing the Southern Song. Despite this, the Song flourished culturally, their porcelain and paintings unmatched. But a new threat loomed. The Mongols, a nomadic people united by Genghis Khan in 1206, whose empire was sweeping across Asia with terrifying speed. The Song, confident in their wealth and walls, underestimated the storm from the steppes. The Mongols, under Genghis Khan, were a force unlike any the Song had faced. Nomadic horsemen, they mastered mobile warfare, using composite bows and lightning-fast cavalry to overwhelm enemies. After Genghis's death in 1227, his successors, including Ogedai and later Kublai Khan, continued his conquests. By the 1230s, the Mongols had crushed the Jurchen Jin in northern China, turning their gaze to the Song. Their strategy was ruthless. Psychological terror, massacres to force surrender, and siege technology borrowed from Chinese and Persian engineers, including gunpowder bombs and trebuchets. The Song, despite their innovations, were ill-prepared. Their armies, numbering hundreds of thousands, relied on static defenses and outdated tactics. In 1235, the Mongols invaded, capturing Sichuan and probing Song borders. The Song resisted fiercely, using gunpowder weapons like fire lances and naval defenses on the Yangtze River. Cities like Xiangyang held out for years, thanks to fortified walls and determined commanders like Lu Wenhuan. But Mongol persistence, combined with internal Song weaknesses, corrupt officials and factional disputes, tilted the balance. By the 1250s, under Monk Khan, the Mongols tightened their grip, preparing for a final assault on the Southern Song's heartland. The decisive phase began under Kublai Khan, who took command in 1260, a grandson of Genghis. Kublai blended Mongol ferocity with strategic vision, aiming to rule China, not just raise it. The siege of Xiangyang, 1268 to 1273, was pivotal. For 5 years, the Song held the city, using river defenses and gunpowder. The Mongols, aided by Persian engineers, built massive counterweight trebuchets, bombarding Xiangyang into submission. Its fall opened the Yangtze Valley, the Song's economic core. In 1275, at the Battle of Dingjia, Mongol General Bayan crushed the Song army, killing its commander and paving the way to Hangzhou. By 1276, the Song capital fell, and the child emperor, Zhao Xian, surrendered. Empress Dowager Xie and loyalists fled south, rallying at Yashan. In 1279, the final blow came at the Battle of Yashan, a massive naval clash off Guangdong. The Song fleet, carrying the last emperor, Zhao Bing, was surrounded by Mongol ships. As defeat loomed, a loyal minister leapt into the sea with the boy emperor, ending the dynasty. The Song's fall was total. After 300 years, China's most cultured dynasty was no more, absorbed into Kublai's Yuan Dynasty. Founded in 1271, the fall of the Song marked a seismic shift. Kublai Khan, now emperor of the Yuan Dynasty, ruled a unified China. The first time foreigners held the mandate of heaven. The Mongols adopted Chinese governance, using Song bureaucrats but favoring Mongols and foreigners in top roles. They expanded trade, connecting China to the Mongol Empire's vast network. From Persia to Europe, the Silk Road flourished, and figures like Marco Polo, if his accounts are true, marveled at China's wealth. Yet, Mongol rule was harsh. Taxes burdened peasants, and ethnic Chinese faced discrimination, sowing resentment. The Song's cultural achievements endured. Their art, poetry, and technology influenced the Yuan and later dynasties like the Ming, who expelled the Mongols in 1368. The fall also globalized China, as Mongol conquest linked east and west, spreading gunpowder and printing to Europe, indirectly fueling the Renaissance. For the Chinese, the Song's defeat was a wound, a reminder of vulnerability to external forces, much like the later Opium Wars. Loyalist tales, like those of General Wen Tianxiang, executed for refusing to serve the Mongols, became symbols of resistance. The fall of the Song Dynasty was a turning point, ending a golden age of Chinese culture and ushering in foreign rule. The Song's innovations, gunpowder, printing the compass, shaped the modern world, while their art and philosophy remain treasures. The Mongol conquest, though brutal, integrated China into a global empire, fostering exchange that rippled across continents. Yet, the loss of sovereignty fueled Chinese nationalism, influencing later dynasties' obsession with self-strengthening. Today, the Song are celebrated for their refinement, with museums showcasing their Celadon ceramics and scroll paintings. The Mongol victory, studied in military history, highlights the power of adaptability and technology in warfare. The Song's fall reminds us that even the greatest civilizations can crumble when divided or outmatched. It's a story of brilliance lost and resilience gained, a chapter that still resonates in China's cultural memory and global history. That's the epic saga of the Song Dynasty's fall, a clash of culture and conquest that reshaped China. What do you think? Could the Song have repelled the Mongols, or was their defeat inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and tell us what historical epic you want us to explore next on Record Rift. If this journey through China's past gripped you, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to join our quest through history. Until next time, keep uncovering the rifts that shape our past. This is Record Rift, signing off.